Oh, thirsty. Ooh. Georgina! Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. How you doing this after? Well, it's evening time now. Here in Maryland it is. Where are you from, Georgina? You good? That's good. Glad to hear it. Where are you from? What neck of the woods are you camping out at? I said I'm in Maryland over here. I see two people in the room. I don't see no thumbs up. Y'all mad with me or no? Double tap your screen. Thumbs up the live. And welcome in. I see 2 or 3. No, it's 2 people. Yeah, double tap the screen for you, girl. Oh, did y'all have a chance? She said, okay. So where are you from, Georgina? If you don't mind sharing. If you do mind, then you don't have to say. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, it look like my hair gonna need to come out soon, honey. Yeah, these braids is, woo. Well, it's not the braids really, but it's the new growth. And it is some of the braids too, because some of them is untwining at the bottom. Because my granddaughter, she didn't burn them. She just put the rubber band. And when I put that little cap on my head, sometimes rubber band comes right on off. You're subbed. Thank you. Did you double tap the screen to thumbs me on up? But listen, I'm not going to be here too long, but I just wanted to come in. How old are you, Georgina? Are you over 18 or under? How old are you, baby? Over 18 or under? Oh, much love, Auntie. Much love. Right on back. Hercules. How old are you? You're under 18? How old are you, Hercules? So y'all, I know Georgina is under. Okay, Hercules, you're 50. Georgina, you're 9. Georgina, thank you so much for coming in, baby. But I'm gonna have to send you on your way because the channel's just not made for children, okay? But thank you for coming on in. Maybe if you grab your mom and your dad, let them come in, and then you can go in and sit down and we can, you can just look at us, okay? But you can't be here, baby, all right? Thank you for coming, though. Yeah, sorry, Georgina. I'm so sorry. Well, hello, Timothy Johnston. How are you? How old are you? Are you over 18 or under? Where am I? I'm at home. Just getting back home from work. I went to work. Are you asking that where are you? Or are you asking what state I might be in? I'm in the state of Maryland. And you? Hey, Audrey. Having a little session here, as you can see. Having a little baby session here. Trying to pick out the weeds. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're in Texas. Okay. Hercules, did you say how old you were? Are you over 18 or under? I'm getting old. You may have said it and I just don't remember. I think what's the other one's name? Audrey said, oh, I see. Hi, Sheila D. How you doing? Oh, my grandson got me like this because see, when I see a troll, I'll be like, listen. Well, if I ain't gonna call them trolls, but that's what people call them. But if I see people who I'm not used to seeing on the regular, and my mind goes into, okay, that's a troll. And then I will go ahead on and get rid of them. But my grandson be like, Golly TV, he be like, man, I like the trolls. Because he go back and forth with the people. I ain't got that kind of energy. Listen, I'm only up here for, 60 seconds as is. I ain't got that kind of time and energy. Eartha Thompson. I hope that you had a very good day, Miss Sharon, at work. How are you doing today? I know that you're good and tired. Well, I'm good, but I'm not that tired. But thank you for asking, Eartha. I appreciate you asking. I hope you've had a wonderful day as well. Well, everybody. Okay, Hercules said he was, or I don't know if it's a male or female, but 50. Okay. So I think I just needed the other person's age. My father beats me. Baby, I'm so sorry that happens. You might have to go call somebody, sugar, okay? Go and call somebody. Get yourself some help, baby. Okay? Sorry about that. But yeah, listen, guys, did y'all catch my community post? I had posted not that long ago though, where this cop, and it happened in Florida. What's wrong with these people? And I'm saying, listen, it was mischief on both parts, if you ask me. Now the officer was a Caucasian officer, and because this young man, he was driving the vehicle, and he's a brother, okay? But they showed the picture where the officer broke out the driver's side window to the vehicle and punched the man in his face. I'm like, what kind of cock and picking traffic stop is that? What in the world? It's just too much. But at the same time, when we flip that script, the young man come to find out he was driving on a suspended license, which it still didn't entitle that man, that officer, to punch that boy in the face. Now, unless that boy got aggressive with the officer, and they didn't show none of that. All they seen was the officer breaking the window, on the driver's side, and before you know it, a fist was going inside the daggone and hit the boy right in the jaw. I'm like, you know what? And then the daggone Florida officials talking about they didn't see where the officer broke any kind of laws. What? I mean, whatever happened to um, just kind of calming things down? You punching somebody in the face, that's not going to de-escalate nothing. That's going to increase all kinds of stuff. But that young man, which he knew he was wrong because he shouldn't have been driving on no suspended license. I understand you got places to get to, but you got to get there safely. You know what I mean? You got to get there safely. You can't be, especially our brothers and sisters, we got to be ever so careful because they sitting out there with all these little gadgets and stuff where they can zoom in on your license plate, and all this mess be cropping up and everything, so they can tell if your license has been suspended because they got that technology inside of their vehicle. But I thought that was so uncalled for. But anyway, I'm telling you, it just leads me right into this next thing I'm going to talk about. I ain't going to be here too long talking about it either, because a little bit of that child go a long, long way. Y'all seen the title. I want to know who watching the watcher. M.A. out there, she done went to the Burger and the King and grabbed up a 2 for $5 meal, a sandwich for her and a sandwich for her friend. She got the friend a sandwich, a little one of them little Whopper Junior burgers. Now that might as well be. I saw that all of that was uncalled for, wasn't it, Audrey? That was just too much. Like I said, I'm gonna get back to MA. But like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. You don't have the right to be punching nobody. Okay, yeah, the young man knew he was wrong. But listen, I want to say to the officer, if he got children, they gonna be out here doing some messed up stuff too. Would you want somebody punching your child in the face? I mean, that was too much for somebody being suspended. And I don't know if the boy gave off lip to the officer, but still, even if he did, he didn't hit the man. Not that I know of. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me. But he didn't touch the officer. So why did the officer have the need to break the boy's window? They're not going to pay for it. Then take his fist and reach in that car and pow that man in the side of his jaw. I'm like, what is the world becoming to? I mean, it don't make sense. The hatred is real out here. Because I just can't, in my mind's eye, I can't see the two of them incident, him driving on suspended license and then getting punched in, and you ask me, it's kind of like sucker punch. Punched in the daggone jaw. Why? Whatever happened to de-escalating stuff? No, they out there, they trying to get somebody riled up so they can pull their gun out so they can say, pow, pow, you gone. I mean, in my mind, that's what they're doing, you know? But anyway, it's just all kinds of crazy. So I went and I posted a little small piece of the article on my community wall if anybody want to go and check it out in Florida. They say them people in Florida crazy, but Florida ain't the only one got crazy folks. Them crazy folks is everywhere. Lord forgive me, but they everywhere. Everywhere. Just sitting up in their mind telling themselves that they are right for doing the stuff that they know is wrong. Now, they have children, their children grow up, they know darn well they be the first one to say. Their child came home and say, well, that officer punched me in the face. They wouldn't appreciate that one bit. Not one iota would they appreciate that. But they feel like they can do that to certain people because the hatred is just real. Y'all connect the dots and understand that the hatred is just real with some of these folk out here. Not all, but it's just real. It's too real with some of these folk out here. It's just some people that sits up late at night. Now I don't know this to be true because I'm not in nobody's house. But I feel like some people are sitting up late nights, thinking about what kind of crudball stuff they can do to certain people out here. But we got to be ever so mindful and try to move in a way that these people won't have a chance to be coming sucking us in the face. The young man, he was dead wrong. But I don't know if him being socked in the face is going to make anything. No, that's not de-escalating. That's hyping stuff up. But anyway, that darn M.A., honey, I seen her out there eating her little Burger King, talking about something. She was trying to imply that somebody was stealing the gas. No, M.A., you just ain't putting none in there. How somebody gonna get to something that you ain't even putting in the vehicle? You put 2 cents in there and think you supposed to ride all throughout Mill in the walk. It don't work like that. And then she's up there talking about some guy she know was supposed to have been getting her little cameras together so she can, I guess, see what she need to be seeing or whatever have you. But see, when people go overboard and do the daggone most, MA is a hot mess, Audrey. I agree. When people go overboard doing all this daggone stuff, see, first of all, in my mind, it tells me you're paranoia. Y'all know the rest. That's what my mind is telling me that's going on there. But I want to know one thing. The title says it all for me. Who's watching the watcher? She got cameras in the front, cameras in the back. Hey, Miss B, how you doing? How's you doing? Have you had your surgery yet? Have you had your surgery, Miss B? But I want to know who in the freaking heck is watching the watcher. She said, "Hey, Audrey. Oh, Miss B. Now, see, that's how you want to come in, Miss B. And just speaking and saying, I have it Tuesday. Well, you're going to be in my prayers. You're in my prayers anyway, you know? So, and pray for the doctor's hands, you know, the dead staff, everybody. We're just praying for, you know, all to go well from beginning to end. And the healing process won't be so long, you know, long for you. Praying for you, Miss B. You hang on in there. Hey, Bell College. Did I say hi to Bell College? How you doing? Yeah, so MA is just a hot piece of mess. She got to have her daggone cameras all hooked up. Girl. I mean, people like that just reminds me again of people who just paranoid. They scared that because they know they doing all kinds of junk out here they big enough and bad enough to do. Or so they think they bad enough because she knows she about scared. She's scared as that scarecrow on Wizard of Oz. She about as scary as that thing. So I don't know. I mean, and what I wonder what this woman. I wonder what would she do if she saw on her camera that something went down like that. What would she do? I guess she'll probably take it to the cops. They're going to be her new best friends after she done talked all kind of dirt and trash about the cops. But I want to know, y'all, who's watching the watcher? They better keep all kinds of eyes. They better borrow somebody's eyeballs, you know, because you're going to need more than two to keep up with what that gal got going on. I love y'all. I can pick on y'all. Nobody else can. We love you right on back, Miss B. Listen, we don't mind a little picky here and the picky there. Yeah. You weren't in the live earlier, Miss B, but your boy came in. He said he got a clean bill of health from the doctor. I don't know how true that is, though. But he said the doctor told him to stay away, Meme. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Miss B. Why you mad with Audrey? You just came in with a very pleasant hello, Audrey. Drew is off limits. Oh, Lord, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let us find out some of the business. What's going on? You say you miss her. Oh, my goodness. You miss Audrey. I know Audrey miss you, too. We all do when we don't see you showing up. Well, my goodness, Miss B, what did I do that fast? Right. What does she think? She can run that big car with $3 worth of gas. That's what I'm talking about, Bell Collins. She know darn well she ain't putting no more than about $2-3 up in there and thinking she can just hightail and fly around the middle of Milwaukee all day long. And then got the audacity to talk about somebody, she believes somebody's doing something to her gas. And that's why she need her cameras up and running. Girl, please. I'm surprised she ain't done met up with somebody who can teach her how to siphon gas up out of somebody's car. Throw it in her own car to keep from her paying that $3. Oh, Miss B, I miss you too. Oh. Oh. But that woman is something. If that was my sister, God knows I would have to spank that butt every day. I don't care if she's 52, 53. I would have to spank it till she got some kind of sense to come back or something from somewhere. I have to sleep on my back now, preparing for surgery. So I'm bummed out. Oh, so... I get kind of comfortable sleeping on my back from time to time, but I can if I feel like, that's a little bit much, I can kind of move around, but that's got to be a bummer. You have to just stay on your back. Oh my goodness. $10 is all she worked. Miss B, I think you're giving her a little bit too much credit. Miss B, you're in my prayers. Yes, she is. I'm praying for everybody that's got anything to do with that surgery. Almighty will just, guide their hands, guide their eyes, guide their skill, and know what's going on, and you'll come out just fine. Thank you, Audrey. I love you. Oh, I know that's right, Miss B. Are you a little bit apprehensive, Miss B? Oh, my Lord. I tell you, anybody would be, though. I don't know why I asked that question, because I know when I had mine, I was, whew. I like my surgeon. He's funny. Well, that should help. That should help. I only kind of liked my surgeon. Once he told me, he said, Miss Sharon, he said, God gonna wake you up. Because I told that man, I said, you better wake me up. They had me under anesthesia. I'm like, you better wake me up. He said, Miss Sharon, God gonna wake you up. I'm like, okay, you come on with me. I was okay then. I was okay. So that's good. No, Miss Sharon, I want to get it over with. Well, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm praying that, it goes well for you, Miss B. I'm sure you be. I don't think anybody sitting around, woo. I know I couldn't. Let's just go ahead on and get it done. Even though I felt like jumping up off of that gurney, but I was out like a light though, because they was like, well, just right, left. They said, how did they tell me? They say, stretch out your right arm. They say, stretch out your left arm. I was gone in La La Land. I don't know where I went at. He is hidden, but very religious. He is Indian, but very religious. Oh, okay, got you. Drew still, God, please, oh Lord. He said that they done dipped him real good. He said he done got cleaned up, Miss B. But I guess only time will tell. Because like I told him, he going to have to stay steadfast and stay away from that gal and leave all that daggone mess, them fleas, that daggone dirt and everything else is jumping around. He said something about she done took the license and the registration. I'm like, now, Drew, she done been too close. That's freaking too close. If she can get that close, I'm like, the next thing you know, you gonna be on the daggone that old saying that they used to do when I was a young girl. Johnny, I'm on the first step. I want my liver back. I'm like, she gonna be done had your liver, boy. And it don't matter how many steps that you sing that song to, she ain't giving it back. I told him to stay and tail away from that gal. And they was eating grasshopper legs, crab legs. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. But y'all, listen, I ain't going to be up here long because I wanted to come back because I couldn't come back early today during my lunch hour because I was in a test mode again, trying to get some things straightened out, and I'm getting into it with supervisors and stuff telling me, I done had this, that, and the other. I'm like, prove it. Prove it. When I say that, they looking at me all stupid and dumbfounded. So couldn't come back this afternoon like I wanted to. And maybe was, okay, I read that. But guys, I'm going to get on up out of here. So that's why I'm back here this late. I thank y'all for coming on in. I know some of y'all trying to get dinner ready if you haven't already had dinner. And just probably trying to wind down from today's events and things. But I thank y'all for stopping on through. I'm going to get on up out of here so I can try to get myself well adjusted to get ready to go to sleep. I'm going to try to get there around about 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. Because I think I told y'all Sunday, I don't know, I tossed and turned and tossed and turned. That's the reason why I didn't go to work yesterday. Because then I was like, I can't go to work with that sleep deprived thing on me, and I'm up in there just as crabby as a crab. No, that's why I stayed on home. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. You too, Audrey. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming in. Y'all thumbs up the live for me before you go out, if you will. Please and thank you. Okay, guys. Y'all be good, okay? It is hot. I don't know why this room stays so hot.